Welcome to the Two Dads, One Mic podcast. My name's Taylor. This is Mike. And Mike, who is our special guest of this evening?
Our special guest is a very old friend of mine. Went to high school with him. Name is Cole Kluesner. Right? Kluesner, right? That's how I've always said it. I've never actually asked you.
Is it the correct pronunciation?
I've never corrected anyone. It's because everyone pronounces it a
All
little
right,
bit differently. It's Kluesner.
Kluesner. All right. All right.
I tell people like Kleenex.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
No, I
Cole Kluesner. Here we go.
I fuck up so many people's names on a regular basis
Oh.
that I don't.
So, quick story time before we get into the
Uh-oh.
drinking part of this. My wife and I called our neighbor by the wrong name for an entire year, and he never corrected us one
To
time.
his
Yeah.
face.
See, I'd be the guy not
We called
correcting
him
you.
Doug, and we put it pen to paper after we had one of our kids,
Yeah.
and it was
wrote
not
it-
Doug.
they
It was
wrote-
Jeff.
They wrote him a
And
thank you card.
The only
as-
reason that I found out it was Jeff because I was in my yard doing yard work, and all of a sudden a neighbor across the street from Jeff came across the street to Jeff and said, "Hey, Jeff." And I'm like, "This dumbass, it's fucking Doug."
This is a
And
Jeff.
all of a sudden I walk in the house, and I said to my wife, I'm like, "Hey, dumbass over here is calling him Jeff," and she's like, "Oh my God, is his name Jeff?" It's like, sure shit.
Oh God.
We actually had to go as far as looking up the tax records to find out was it actually Jeff or not, and it was.
Did you have to apologize to him?
No,
Like,
no,
hey,
it
I'm
just was
sorry.
like, no big deal.
No, you just
Yeah.
glossed right over
Yeah,
it. Hopefully
yeah,
he
pretty
doesn't
much.
notice you.
Pretty much.
I mean, if
And
he,
we had been there for a year, and it was
Yeah.
just, it was awkward. So
yeah,
it's all right.
if he doesn't correct you for months, I don't think you owe him an apology.
No,
That's fair.
yeah,
Right? If he really was bothered by it or
right.
gave a shit, he would be like, "Hey, idiot." It's
I mean,
Doug.
you're
I don't
not-
even.
you're
I
not
can't
wrong.
even keep it straight which one it is. If it's Jeff or Doug, because we just call him Jeff Doug now.
Right.
That I've never. I don't think I've talked to him more than a wave, but that's
Same
how
here.
we roll.
That's all right.
That's how we roll.
Anyways, so as always, we do start the show with the drink of the show. Mike, what do we have?
We have a special request by Cole himself. We always leave it up, so if it's shitty, it's on you.
Yeah.
However,
It's not.
It cannot be as shitty as we had pumpkin beer the
We
other
had
day, and it
pumpkin
was
beer.
absolutely atrocious.
but
So,
it was spicy pumpkin beer. It was fucking horrible.
I'm good with like one of those, but
Have you had the? It was New Belgium.
I don't know what it was, but it was dog shit.
I can
It was
almost
dog
guarantee
shit.
I probably
Atomic
Sure.
pumpkin or something like that. It was nasty as shit. But sorry, I got distracted by how nasty that last week's was. War Pigs Brewing. I thought it was a 3.
It's Three Floyds and War Pigs.
Oh, okay. Are they a joint venture thing?
Yeah, for this kind of so they and I could be wrong with this too, but a couple of beers so they kind of partner up with this other brewery.
Okay, cool. Like a
So
special
it's
release.
Three Floyds and War Pigs, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where's War Pigs out of? Three Floyds? Isn't that local? Or no?
No. I feel like
I really don't know.
I knew this at one point. Indiana. Yeah.
Perfect. That's all right. That works.
Yeah.
Beer is beer. So it's a hazy IPA. Citrus and tropical hop varieties are gathered en masse to create this delicious War Pigs IPA. 7.3. We're gonna get fucked up.
Fucked up.
But it's one of my all-time favorite beers.
Is it? I love it. I've never even heard of it, so I'm excited. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Whoops.
It's all right. That's not bad.
Ooh, now I'm not generally like I don't often pick an IPA for myself.
Yep, same.
Fair.
I also don't as I get older, I don't pick beers for myself cuz
Okay.
I just usually can't drink more than one or two.
And see, I'm like the polar opposite. I'm like, beer is normally like a safe option for me.
Well, safe as you also drop ass and almost suffocate me every episode.
Not tonight,
so,
though. We have a special guest in the house. I can't do that to Cole.
So you're squeezing it
I'm
extra hard tonight?
I'm pinching my loaf. So that's what they call it, right? Or whatever. Tighten the
Right
sphincters.
before you got here, I text him like, "Hey, the kids are down. Like, I'm ready. Come over whenever." He's like, "Right after I'm taking this huge shit," and I'm like, "Good idea. I should go do that too." So you're welcome. This might be the best smelling episode we will ever record.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm honored. I'm honored.
You should be. This is big time.
Right, exactly. So, Cole, let's get into what you do for a living. But before we get into that part of it, what did you do before you were an artist?
Okay. Well, I've worked a handful of different jobs, but most of them have been in the financial industry. So I was working as a financial auditor for 3 years before kind of moving into art full time, which
Sure.
is about the exact opposite of artwork.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's much more like straightforward.
Right,
Blah, blah, blah.
right.
There's no flexibility on shit.
No, but I mean it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it.
You didn't like dread every day of it.
Well, I'm trying to think now.
Fucking Susan and accounting over here. God damn it.
You know, at the end of the day, it was a job. It paid the bills. It was
Sure.
fine for
Yeah.
what it was. I was missing that fulfillment.
Yeah.
Part
Oh,
of
yeah.
it.
Now,
for
were
sure.
you always into art?
Yeah.
So you've always been an artistic individual. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So like I said, we met each other in high school.
Sure.
So I didn't realize you were like into art.
No,
Probably till I saw you doodle here or there in probably a class we had together where I would just see a doodle in a notebook. I was like, wow, he's pretty good. But I didn't realize, what was it? Because, so, funny side story, and you might not even remember this. I commissioned you to draw me and my wife for my wedding gift to my wife.
Yeah. I had.
But-
It's funny we're talking. I had just told my wife before coming here that
Yeah.
you were probably, honestly, like my first.
Was I your
client.
first client?
You
What?
might
Hell
Like,
yeah, I
meant
was.
to
An
be.
actual I think I had just graduated college.
It was right around that time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
Yep.
2010.
Yeah, so we got married in 2010. So I would have right around this time. This might be the 16-year anniversary of me asking you to do that.
What a full circle moment
Wow,
here on the
this
Two
is
Dads One Mic
fucking-
podcast.
That's it. That's our episode. That's all we wanted. That's all I wanted to bring up. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on the Two Dads One Mic podcast.
No, so like I don't know. I can't remember what like made me have that idea of like, oh, he's really fucking good at art. Not just like good is not is. I'm at the level of like going through your website and your stuff you post on Facebook and just like I'll notice myself being like, all right, fuck you, man. Like you can't. This isn't real. This is.
Well, and that's the thing.
It
so,
doesn't
like,
make- my
we've
mind
been
doesn't
stalking
comprehend.
you like the last 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
Because
We
we
were
we're doing our
fangirling
studying and we're
hard.
like, but then we're texting each other like, holy shit, look at this one, look at this one, and I think my favorite one was the Vince Lombardi when he was getting held up by those two players. Yeah, and I think that I was like, holy shit, this is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drawing you did for my wife for our wedding. If we take a picture and that's in the background, Facebook will tag that picture.
That's
Like it
pretty
will
funny.
recognize my face and be
Yeah.
like, "Do you know this person? Is this person, Mike Schneider? Like, is that you?" And it's
Yeah.
like, "Well, yep, it is,"
yeah.
and that's also a picture of me. But yeah, so like I didn't know you. I knew you from wrestling,
Yeah.
right? You were literally the smallest guy on the team. I was literally the fattest guy on the team. And
Full circle moment
Full
again here
circle.
on the Two Dads One Mic
every
podcast.
literally the shape. I was circle. No, every day this mofo would come. You wrestled 103 pounds, right?
Up until, well, yeah, because I was
I
going to
think
say
what
up
I knew
until
you
senior
senior-
year, but
yeah.
you would have been graduated.
I was graduate, so I knew you as a 103-pound wrestler.
Yeah.
Sophomore year, I started wrestling right around 210, 215. By senior year, I was 260. So every practice, every day in winter, I'd be laying on the mats because I'm fat and lazy and whatever. This mofo would come up from the locker room and like jump on me, like sneak attack and like try to turn me over and pin me on my back or whatever. And it was like a cub, like one of those lion cubs, like tugging on the lion's ear and like whatever, dude. Like, what are you doing? He tried so hard, fucking twist me around. I'm just like, I'm like 3 times your weight,
You
man. Like,
basically
give it up.
just
Yeah, it's
and
just
I'd
one of
go
those.
flying. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like that's how I knew you was wrestling. And then I honestly can't remember the connection that I made, or if you just started posting stuff you
I'm
know, once
sure
you were in
it's
college
just-
and like, hey,
yeah.
I drew this, I drew that, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. Because then you did. Do you still draw at Rogues Gallery?
No.
No, you did years ago.
Yeah, and
I came to watch you once or twice.
Yeah. I mean, I had been doing, or I had been painting there, doing like live painting shows for, gosh, if it wasn't quite 10 years, it was right around there.
That's cool. Rogues Gallery, hit us up. I don't know if they're still around.
No, they closed.
Okay, great. Fuck you then.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
So when did you decide like you're gonna wake up one day, quit your job, and do like this full time? Because I feel like so we've talked about like taking that leap of faith, right?
Yeah.
On our podcast, and it's like we've never done that. I think ourselves because again we're in a position of like we have kids and like we're trying to just manage our day to day, just like trying to survive.
Mm-hmm.
But like what made you like take that leap?
It was kind of perfect storm of a handful of things. Because like I said, I'd been working in the financial world for almost 15 years.
Sure.
And I think it was just kind of my age. And also it was like, hey, you know, we're married now, no kids.
Yep.
So I'm like, if there's a time to do it, it's probably
Yeah.
right now before.
Absolutely.
We
Well,
have kids.
and you always have the fail safe of if something doesn't work out, it's me and my wife. We can have a discussion and say, all right, I got to go
Yeah.
do whatever,
Yeah,
like to make
and
ends meet, right?
so-
Like you aren't like if I were to try to make that decision, my wife would slap me upside the head and be like, "Are you stupid?
Well,
We need to feed 4 kids."
Well, and that's
Right,
why
like
I'm
that-
saying,
yeah.
I think if I had those other responsibilities, I'd be,
Weights.
I'd be a lot more
Entrapments.
hesitant to
Oh,
make
sorry.
that jump.
Suffocating blindfolds.
But yeah, so it was kind of a combination of just work was I was kind of in a lull, or I just kind of felt that way.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Yeah, no, I get you.
and
Sure.
It just wasn't doing a whole lot. Actually, around this time last year, I had a contract with the Brewers.
Oh shit!
And that's kind of what started the snowball a little bit about maybe this could actually go somewhere.
So is that your
Who
like
was
come to
your
Jesus?
contact at the Brewers?
I mean, he's a guy that works in the marketing department.
Okay, my wife's sister works with the
VP of business.
VP of or President of Business
Rick,
Operations.
Rick Schlesinger
Yeah.
or whatever.
She works with him.
Yeah.
Don't know.
But so
I asked her when you posted that, and I was like, "Hey, do you?" She's like, "No, I haven't met with him." And I'm like, "Great, cool."
so was
That's
that
cool.
was that Brewers opportunity? Was that kind of like your big moment of like this is real?
It was kind of one of the over the last 15 plus years.
Sure, sure.
I've been just kind of doing artwork on the side. Some years I've been a lot more involved with it than others,
Okay.
but it was just kind of all of a sudden just, hey, if I actually put forth a full honest effort instead of just trying to do it part-time, maybe it could actually evolve into something bigger.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
we'll see. I'm still in the working phases of it.
So when was this official? Like, so I saw your Facebook post late November, maybe around Thanksgiving, and I right away, like, I didn't even I didn't think about it. I'm like, oh, dude, like, we could introduce you to maybe 5 people that watch our podcast.
Yeah.
And you were like, hey, that's 5 more
Hell
people
yeah.
I wouldn't talk to otherwise. So,
Exactly.
but right away I was like, oh, dude, like, because we had just talked about these leap of faiths, these type of things, and a little bit in regards to what we're doing with this podcast. The only downside to us doing this podcast is that we don't get as much sleep on Friday nights.
And we drink a lot on Friday nights.
Drink a lot, which we were doing anyway. So, like,
Pretty
let's
much.
be real. This is just recording what
You're right.
we were doing
Just
already.
doing something different.
Right.
Different
So,
room.
like, there wasn't that downfall or any sort of, like, repercussions that could happen doing this. Do you want to share with him what brought on that topic? what you did to bring on that topic?
Oh, that's right.
It's super deep.
So do you know
profound.
Do you know who Frank Caliendo is? He's a voice impressionist, and he's been on
Comedian. Does like Mad Men.
Right. So I said to Mike, I'm like, well, I'm gonna slide into this dude's DMs and try to shoot my shot to get him on the podcast. And
just like, hey, you want to come on our podcast?
Yeah.
I'm like, I guarantee he doesn't even look at this shit.
But I said to Mike, I'm like, well, we got to try to do something here, because I'm like, I want to start getting people on the podcast and like having guests and doing all this other stuff. I said, well, fuck it, I'll just shoot my shot. And he never responded, of course, but like, it was one of those moments where I'm like, well, I didn't even think about it, I just did it.
Yeah.
And that's how we got on this topic.
We've also asked Taylor Swift at one point.
Yes, correct.
That is in the books.
Was that you that asked?
Yeah. We were because after that we're like, fuck it, let's just.
Oh, that's right.
Who else can we invite?
Can I ask, how are you asking people?
So essentially, we're doing it through TikTok.
We're literally DMing on TikTok.
Yeah. We're so.
All right.
Two dads, one mic. Go follow us on TikTok.
Yep. Subscribe, YouTube.
Yep. Correct.
Like, follow, all that. I feel weird saying like and follow and subscribe and
smash the like
yes.
button.
Yeah. We don't have anything to hand out.
But honest to God, like we have really picked up a decent like group of following on TikTok, and we have set up guests like via the computer and everything else and in person, and like it's really been a thing for us, and it's like it's cool to talk to people about what they do and how they experience life and what made them do the things they did and all that stuff. So
that's what triggered our this whole like shoot your shot thing, and
right.
because then we got on the topic of like we can't, we're like, well, why wouldn't we? There's no downside to asking to sliding in Taylor Swift's DMs and be like, hey, you want to come on our podcast? What's the worst that happens? She never responds to us, which is what happened.
Yeah.
But there's no repercussion for that. Something like a lifestyle change, like what you are undergoing right now, right? That's a huge, like. Not saying it's not a dumb move. Like calling it a ballsy move almost gives a connotation of like sounding like it could be a bad idea. It's not, because you're a fucking freak with your talents. No, we will put up some shit. No, I'm not even laughing about this shit. My mind
just
can't
the way
process.
that you paused. You're a fucking
You
freak.
are just
fucking Cole.
No, my mind can't comprehend that the stuff he draws and paints isn't a photograph.
Oh, the shit's impressive.
I can't. I tell myself he drew that with his hands or painted that with his hands.
Like we told you before, like we were fangirling over your shit because it's so real and so good that I'm like, how is this even possible? You know what I mean?
Like you put something up on your Facebook page, and it was like, oh, I don't really do landscapes, but here I painted a landscape, like kind of one of those, like, I don't do that. You probably know what picture I'm talking. It's a tree with the sun like poking behind it, right? Like, I'm looking at them like, there's no fucking way that's painted. No way.
Kluesner.com. Go visit it.
It's legit.
It cracks me up. I am not a landscape artist at all. But people keep paying me to do landscapes.
How the fuck?
I'm gonna do it.
Man, I guess I'll be a landscape artist if you're paying me.
That's what we have in common. That's probably the only thing we got in common is we will whore ourselves out for anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I do the same, just in the art. But it brings like its own sorts of challenges and everything. But
so I've got 5 questions.
I got like 12.
Right now.
So
okay,
you go first.
All right. So do you want to cover mediums and stuff, like types of art, or do you want to talk? You want to go down the path of how it works to commission, or if you just make shit and see what people buy? Like which path do you want? We'll go down both of them eventually.
I mean, medium, like, are you just getting at what materials?
So, like, what? Go through for our listeners, because we'll be putting up pieces as we reference them, or just once you give me some shit or
Yeah,
however
I'll
that
send
happens,
everything over.
once I go through editing, it's just gonna start popping up.
it'll be
Shit'll
right over
like
Cole's
right
head
over
here.
Yeah.
It'll be in front of his face, like
A naked picture of Mona Lisa will be right here.
no. So, what mediums do you focus in?
It's typically acrylic paint and colored pencils.
Okay, all right. Do you do a lot of do those cross over at all or no? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, most of the time they do.
Okay. Cool. Do you have like a favorite? Is that what you do most because that's your favorite to work with?
I kind
Or
of
like, hey, I'm the best at this. I'm gonna do this shit.
No, that's not.
Like,
So I prefer. So I break them up and. Jeez. You can see it on the website. So I break it into illustrations
yep.
versus paintings. So illustrations, I'm drawing more with colored pencils on top of acrylic paints. And then paintings, you're just obviously using a brush painting.
yeah.
But I kind of keep those two worlds separate.
Okay.
And usually I favor whichever one I haven't been doing lately, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So if I just did a commission that I illustrated, maybe I'll try to switch it up and start painting. So I don't necessarily prefer one over the other. I think I need to keep things fresh for me too. I think
So
I get
just
sick
kind of stay up on your skill, or like just your infatuation or your focus.
I think it's more so just like if I just did a piece, drawing on top of acrylics and stuff, I might want to try something a little bit different for my next piece.
Okay.
I don't want to just always be doing, and that's kind of why you see my style change.
Yep.
Because I get bored with my own art, if that makes sense.
I could stare at this shit for days.
While Mike's looking over that, so how do you? I don't even know how to word this. Like, how do you get jobs?
Well, I'm still working on that.
Okay. So like on your website though, like I've seen sponsorships or like working with different organizations. So how does all of that come into play?
So it's all I want to say 9 times out of 10. Every now and then you get lucky, and someone reaches out to like, hey,
Like someone who has a very fine eye for good art.
yeah. Do you want to come
Before
on
they're
this
famous
podcast?
and shit
Right,
like that.
yes.
Yeah.
I usually don't get that. So usually I'm trying to reach out to
That
people.
must be only because people haven't seen your shit.
Kluesner.com.
ColeKluesner.com.
Go visit.
Thank you. But
We're gonna put his website.
Right
It's
here.
just gonna be posted
Right over his head.
our faces.
Perfect.
We're gonna put it in
Over the
comments.
banner.
Yeah, right over our ugly faces. Nobody wants to see that shit.
No.
But yeah, it's a lot of kind of what you were saying about like reaching out to different people, getting them on the show. I do the same thing with clients.
You
and
slide into DMs too.
I slide into DMs. And
I thought we were the only ones that did that.
no, and I get ghosted constantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
You have a piece. Is it still hanging up in Pfizer form?
So
What
where
piece
what,
is that?
What location and what piece is it?
So I believe it's outside of Suite 34.
Because I will be going to the Bucks game on Tuesday, so I will be looking for this.
It's
You in the
on-
suites?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the suite level.
Not my tickets.
So their entire suite level is basically an art gallery.
Okay.
It's actually
That's
really
cool.
cool. And I think that they feature, I think it's almost 30 different artists.
Okay.
Some of them are internationally known too. So they're
Oh.
like, it's really cool walking through
Sure.
the Pfizer Forum.
So we're
But-
taking this shit global is what you're trying to say to me right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cold
We have a
Kluesner.com.
large. We have a large. It's not large. We have a steady.
Don't downsize
following.
what large is, all right?
Well, percentage wise, 20% of our consumption is in France.
Really?
Yep. I think about 6%
I don't know
in
why,
Hong
but
Kong.
it is. But yeah, we have a little bit in Hong Kong.
Okay.
A couple other weird places.
we are
Not
also
weird,
just
but
as
like
confused
random
as you are.
places.
That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Yeah.
We can show you all the analytics and stuff. It breaks down who's
Yep.
watching what
Yeah.
and all that stuff. It's I could get lost in analytics.
Oh my God, all day.
I think at a certain point, like you have to really just embrace that and
Yeah.
maybe fly out to France.
That's
exactly what Mike said.
That's exactly.
He's like,
Like
we'll
the
take this
first
on the
time I
road.
noticed it,
We're
I'm like,
doing it.
well, road trip to France.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe. We will get $5.
Two broke dads trying to go to France.
I still won't go to France.
It would be pretty cool.
It would be badass. Someday, if we go there, we'll invite you out there.
All right.
You'll come with us. We could do another recording out there.
I'll do my own separate GoFundMe.
There, you could paint in the background,
I could do
like
a
the
lot of
Eiffel
painting.
Tower and shit. Like do real shit, and we'll just comment. We'll
sure
stop.
they got guys
we'll
out there
stop
doing
people
that, though.
walking by, and we're like, "Hey, motherfucker, have you seen this guy? Check him out."
I don't know. I
We'll
might
just-
be like.
yeah. We'll
They have other artists
we'll be
probably
your hype
doing
man.
that same thing though.
probably not.
Not like us, though.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You
Well,
haven't
Not
seen
like
hype men
this,
like
though.
us.
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't do landscapes.
I don't do landscapes. But
It's
this
the only
mother-
thing
like,
he does.
It's a fucking photograph, man. There's no way that's real. God, it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. I don't.
Landscapes
Yeah.
drive me nuts too. I'm telling you.
You're
So,
sitting there just bitching the whole time.
I-
oh, the fucking
I swear to
landscape.
God. So
At
I-
least they're paying me.
I just did it was a Zelda landscape.
Oh yeah. Did you post that one or it was a
I-
similar one?
I just posted it.
Yep.
Maybe a week or
yeah,
two
yep,
ago.
yep.
But
I saw that.
that was another one where I'm working on it, and I'm like, why are people hiring me for this?
That's
Because I mean, honestly, I do like portraits.
Yeah.
But you get, everyone reaches out to you at some point, and
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I really want this landscape, and it's like that's not really what I specialize in.
But for you, I will.
yeah.
But for you,
Are you like
Cut me a
yeah.
check. We'll call it a day.
So I'm a mechanic by trade. I've also like I finished this basement stuff like so. My
But not this bathroom, though.
not this, but this is going to be a bathroom someday.
Oh.
The shitter you're like sitting on the shitter. That pipe there
it
will
looks
be a
great
shitter.
so far.
Thank you. I've been working hard
yeah.
and not doing anything in this room. But so like my joke is like if we get a quote for something or this or that, the other thing, like, oh, this is really high. It's like, yeah, because I don't want to do it. Do you do that with like, well, how much would it cost for me to have you paint this landscape, and you immediately double it?
Yeah, but there's like
You were like weren't proud of it, but like I can't not
well,
lie because why wouldn't you?
no, but there like I don't know. There's more that goes into it, of course, but
I'm sure.
it is just if it's a landscape, I know it a lot less. I know how to approach the painting a lot less. I don't know a better way to word that. That doesn't sound right, but
No, well, because like I didn't.
so it ends up taking more time.
Like,
so I
because
have to
you
charge
do
more for
layers,
it.
you have to do certain colors, certain things
Yeah.
before other things. Like, I get that side of it in terms of your approach. Like, you might do something and be like, oh shit, I didn't do this layer of the paint.
Well, it
Or
can even
drawing
be
or whatever.
Like, so faces, I know exactly how they're made up. I get the shapes. I like the shapes. I
Two
know
eyes,
how
a
to
nose, and a mouth.
right.
Yep.
And I feel like I know how to like start stretching some of that to make
Yeah.
it more abstract or make it more artsy. But landscapes, I don't have that kind of background in, so I'm a lot less confident with them. So it takes me a lot more time, and that's why it's not just a blanket. I don't want to do it. It's
Yeah.
going to be about 10 grand. But it is
See
like,
if they bite.
well, I will do it, but it is going to probably take this long. Here's the price I'm looking at.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with it, we'll move forward with it.
So is that something when if someone were to come to you and say, hey, draw this landscape or portrait or whatever, is that price agreed upon beforehand, or do you give them a ballpark, or like say, hey, I'm thinking this, but if this happens, it might be more.
Like, if you
or
want
less,
this
or like-
nostril hole to be more rounded, this is how much extra it's going to be for this.
I mean, so this is going into your commission
Oh, yeah.
question.
Yep.
But so the way that I kind of structure pricing, I'll give them a kind of a quote up front. So I'll get the idea from the client, and Yeah, there's more that goes into it. Just
Yep.
where like I'll have to ask, okay, what size are you looking for? What style are you looking for? Color, black and white, and all of this is to just basically gauge how much time is this going to take.
Okay.
And then I build my price from there. But I always try to come in like, okay, if there are going to be revisions, that is going to cost more.
Yeah.
So it depends.
As it should.
It depends on the job, because some, like I just finished a commission piece actually this week, and they gave me total creative freedom. So if I'm getting something like that, I'll be a lot more lenient on the price.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying I'll just, you get what you get. Of course, I'm not going to do that. But if you're giving me the freedom, then I don't have to overthink things, and I can just kind of do what I want.
Follow
So
what
it
your
brings
hands
the
are going to
price
do.
down.
Yeah.
So on average, how long does it take you to make a piece?
Ah, man, they fluctuate. But I'd ballpark.
Like if you were doing something like this size behind me, like on this drop back.
Yeah, probably anywhere. I mean, style changes everything. Maybe 10 to 25 hours.
Okay.
It's not anything like insane.
No, sure. But you're still spending a decent amount of time making sure to make this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
Would you be able to take a big piece of paper, draw like a stick figure, and just sign your name so we can have some of your art back here? Mm-hmm. All right, sweet.
So, so
I'll
when,
give you 10
when you're in
bucks.
like New York in like 10 years, be like, hey, we know this guy. This is what he did for us.
It's like, did you hear about this with the Olympics over in Italy? There's some artist out there 4 or 5 years ago who literally sold an imaginary sculpture for $17,000.
No.
Yep. I heard it.
I
I heard
guess
it
I'm
on
not
WTMJ
surprised, but-
on the local radio, like the news radio. I generally trust their fact finding and verifying. Someone bought it for $17,000. It's like a 5 by 5 square, and it's, the artist is like, it can be, take whatever shape you want it to be,
You
and
can
like
make it whatever.
How high on shrooms do you have to be to do that shit?
Like, look at this tree. It's fucking real. You can make it not real, though.
Yeah.
I mean, so there, yeah.
Or it could be a hot dog, or it could be like
Right.
it's literally air.
Yeah. The art world is hilarious because there's stuff that I see like that. There was one, and I'm going to botch this story, so don't fact check this, but
We are all about botching stories.
there was
Accountability.
there was an artist, maybe he was from Europe. I can't even think of the guy's name, but it was something like he was hired and paid $80,000 to do this painting, and he ended up he ended up delivering a blank canvas. And he said, "You paid me $80,000. This is the artwork. The art is the blank." And I'm like, I don't get it.
That's nuts.
But at the same
And they
time, that
agreed?
dude is running home with $80,000.
If I don't see Roy G. Biv on my goddamn thing, like I'm gonna be pissed. I want colors. You can do it like with your fingers. I don't care, but I need colors on this goddamn canvas.
At least
Yeah.
put something on, like one
Right.
smear of color. Like
Roy's ass
some-
better be on
Yep.
my canvas.
Yeah, that's wild. Like, and I get make light of it, but like art is truly in the eye of the beholder. So if that's something that someone is gonna pay $80K for,
Yeah.
hey, they consider it art. Great, sign your name in the bottom corner and be done.
I know, but yeah.
Cole's
so,
like, no,
but how do I get?
Au contraire, mon frère. We are not doing this.
Yeah, but fuck that. I gotta make landscapes, guys.
But-
You don't
Right.
understand.
Hang on, how am I going to make landscapes? But yeah, it
Next
drives
time
me nuts.
someone commissions you for landscape, just say, "Look, it's a complete whiteout blizzard.
Oh
Here
my god,
you go."
you could put that on your website, Kluesner.com.
an abstract-
And
It's
yes,
abstract.
You could make
See?
it literally just a white canvas.
an abstract landscape.
We
Yeah.
will be your hype man / idea guys, all the way till we make it all
Yeah.
to France.
Done.
All right,
Yeah.
deal. Bet. We're That's it. This is how contract works. We're now legally bound.
But
It's
there's,
recorded, so
Yep.
you can't go back.
Yep.
It'll be on YouTube, so it's true.
there's some of that artwork though. It drives me nuts. But sometimes I can't tell if it's like, is it jealousy? Like, am I just jealous that I didn't think of that? delivering an
I mean-
80,000.
I mean, probably.
Blink
But I also think there's a part of it where
If I could do nothing and
genius.
get
Right,
80,000,
correct.
but someone else did it instead of me, I'd be a little jealous.
yeah.
Yeah, but I
I'm not
think
gonna
you're
lie.
also there are people that actually do this that love to do this, and there's people like that make white canvases, and I think that there's this really bothers me that that's a thing. I'm gonna tell you, but like you put a lot of effort and time into doing what you do, and it shows, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like some of these people probably don't do that because it's all metaphoric. You know what I mean? Where it's like, look at this
It
white
could
canvas,
be.
or look at this blank, sculpture.
Yeah.
Make it whatever you want
Yeah.
in your mind.
I mean, but like you said, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah, correct.
I try my best not to. I don't know. I don't want to smack talk any other.
No, it's
artist
all
work
right.
or
It's
anything.
all right. We
smack-
we
we'll
will do that for
smack
you.
But at
talk
the
for
same
you.
time, it does get to a certain point. A blank canvas, come on. I mean,
You got to scratch your head a little bit.
yeah. There are some things, but
So, Cole, we have a fun new segment here called Wisconsin or No. And
Yeah.
essentially what that is that Mike and I each week, we, switch off. We will give each other facts, we will quiz each other, and you have to guess, is that thing or things from Wisconsin or no? And so, Mike, lead us off.
Do you want to participate?
I think you should.
Well,
I
you're
think-
going.
yeah.
Sorry,
I would love
it's
to.
not. It's not
This
an
is
option.
Cole's week, so
This
Cole's
is-
got to answer
you're
the
getting-
questions.
can I say no?
Yeah,
you-
I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty
You have to
good.
say or no.
No.
All right, so I have 5 questions. Taylor set the bar very high, and he gave me multiple choice last
Multiple
week,
choice.
and I said, "Fuck you! I'm never gonna put that type of effort in." The first week, I literally just looked up like a DUI story.
Shortly
from
before you
somewhere
got
in
here today,
Wisconsin.
Mike then did his Wisconsin
Was
Yeah.
it
or No
Wisconsin?
segment.
Yeah, Wisconsin or no? Yeah, a dude up in I forget what Barron's County or something like that. Like it was cold in October, like around Halloween.
Yeah.
It was cold for a couple nights. He got his DUI with his Silverado and ice shanty
No.
to the roof on the lake that wasn't frozen yet. But he was drunk enough that he thought, it's been cold, I'll pull my shanty out on the lake on like October 27th.
That sounds insane. I love ice fishing.
Yeah. I do too.
I'm not
I-
doing it in October.
No.
No.
No one is. And that's
No.
probably a key point as to why he got a DUI.
So I guess was it Wisconsin
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was
that
that was
sounds
in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
It wasn't a very tricky one. That was our
or
first
Michigan?
one.
I guess.
Yeah, Michigan. It could be the UP up there. That's not that different. All right, so
Sorry.
these things. There's one that's like a give me. I'll let you.
Trying to.
Yeah,
He's got
I'm
his
tilted.
phone
I
out.
got my
Yeah.
phone
and I'm
right
trying
here.
You wanna
not-
look,
He's
I
been
know.
looking
Yeah.
at our
I want
questions
to.
all night. So I'm gonna kind of rephrase these because these all say exactly where they're from right in the first sentence. I'm gonna give you an artist. I think they're all artists or
Oh no.
or something like that either have a tie to Wisconsin. And there might
You're
be a
really-
trick one or not.
Really curveballing it here.
I am. I'm trying to set
This is
it up.
gonna like expose me
Yeah.
for
yeah.
being not.
Like, what kind of artist
Yeah.
are you?
What do
No,
you,
you don't even know this
do you
guy.
only
from
do
Wisconsin?
landscapes? What the fuck?
What? Did we bring a landscape artist in?
You don't know Jacques
Jesus.
from fucking France? Come on now.
All right. Question.
Sorry. All right, I need a beer after that.
Yeah. Do it. Do it. All right. So, which iconic American Gothic painter was often referred to
Cole screams gothic
As-
to me, so
yeah.
it makes sense.
as the moody painter of chickens?
Oh.
Does he have choices
Yeah.
to go off of that?
Or am I just?
I
supposed
know.
to-
Just
He's like,
pull.
fucking guess it.
So no. So his name was Grant Wood.
Oh. Yeah. American
Was
Gothic.
he
Wisconsin.
was he from Wisconsin or no?
No.
Taylor.
I'm going to say yes, Wisconsin.
He was born in Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
No, he was not.
This. No. Do we have to fact check that shit?
Oh, no, you don't.
But
No.
I Googled it
How
5 minutes
bad
before
is
you
it?
got
No,
here today.
that's me being embarrassed that I don't know that.
No. We will. Well, I'll fact check.
Yeah.
Like,
We
as
had a
we
whole-
talk
No.
later.
We had a whole
AI is coming up
Yeah,
and
this
telling
is
you
AI.
that.
So
we had a whole Olympic episode.
You don't need
and
to fact check that. Like, it's not going to get that wrong.
I thought you were gonna say
No.
no. Dude was born in Nebraska.
Yeah,
you
no,
idiot.
we had
in
a whole Olympic episode.
1847, there was no way.
We had
I don't have that knowledge.
right. We had a whole Olympic episode. I guessed everyone wrong, and they were majority from Wisconsin.
Yep.
So don't
Yep.
feel bad.
I just listen. Is again my super duper prep of
Yeah.
like I'm gonna look up
You know,
Wisconsin
I
athletes
took
from Wisconsin.
4 years of college, like college art history classes,
you went
and
to-
they were horrible.
They were horrible.
I hated art history. I mean, I love learning about the history, but the actual courses and
class-
exams were horrible.
I would think it'd be very difficult to learn about art history in a
in
like,
an academic.
in an academic setting that would be like exciting.
It was. We would be quizzed on like what year was you would have to know what year it was made, and I'm like, what difference does that make?
Yeah, it was done in the 70s.
No, that wasn't 1849. It was
You fucking
1846. You son of a bitch.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anyway,
how could
sorry.
How could you get that wrong?
Not.
You can tell clearly by the number of rings in this Japanese maple that it is clearly 647 years old, not 643.
You should have
Dumbass.
known that.
Idiot. God, oh, jeez. No wonder you are a horrible artist. It's not true. He is a great artist. ColeKluesner.com.
Sorry. All right.
All right, question number 2. Let me make sure I'm not. This might be a gimme. Which famous American artist and architect, known for the Falling
Vinci.
Water House, established his studio and home in Spring Green, Wisconsin?
Oh, that's not Da Vinci.
No, clearly.
When you started off with artist and architect, that's where it went.
Yeah.
Who's the Campbell Soup guy?
Oh, that's
Andy
Warlock.
Yeah, him. That's my vote.
He's from Wisconsin.
His studio. So this gentleman I'm talking about.
Yes, Andy Warlock.
He's an artist and architect, probably more known for his architecture around these parts.
Around these-
Established his studio and home.
Fuck, what is it called?
Who's known for their architecture?
Taliesin?
Franklin,
know.
Wisconsin.
Well, not necessarily. This is all of Wisconsin. It could be Madison, Wisconsin.
You
It could
said
be.
around here. So.
Wow. This says
You're
in
being very
spring.
specific.
This says in Spring Green, Wisconsin, is where he set up his home.
All right.
Who?
He wasn't. I don't know that he was born here.
Frank Lloyd Wright is my vote.
I have no vote.
It's Frank Lloyd Wright. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's why I got no vote.
Yep.
I'm a very artistic individual here.
He's very artistic.
Well done.
Yeah. That's the only like. If someone said architect in Wisconsin,
You
I'd
said
be like
around
Frank
here.
Lloyd
You
Wright.
said around here, and I'm like,
That's the
that's
only
Frank
one
Lloyd
I know.
Wright. Yeah.
And
That makes sense.
I don't really. I didn't know he was also an artist. I guess you could paint any architect.
always had the
as an
weird
artist
houses,
too,
yeah.
but, yep. I know he was famous for his architecture around these parts. All right. All right. This is another name dropper. I'll make it easier. I'll give you the name, and you have to tell me if she was born in Wisconsin or not.
Okay.
Known for her colorful, large-scale flower paintings and landscapes, with a theme of the show, of the Southwest, with which famous artist?
Oh, hold up, Bishop
Pisprot.
Fisher Proot. She's burning hot now.
Was the famous artist Georgia O'Keeffe born in Wisconsin or no?
Or no?
Georgia O'Keeffe. I want to say no. But I have no
She
idea.
was born in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
She was not. You can go S&D because that's not true.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
This could be a wildly outlandish AI.
Let me just Google this. Hold on.
That's fine. You Google it.
Wow.
If I Google anything, it's gonna like kick me off of this, and I'm gonna lose my shit.
Nope,
So that's
nope,
how that's
you're
working.
good.
Well, he's Googling that. We could either stare at him while he does that and finds that answer, or I could read you the next question. Which would you prefer, Cole? Kluesner.com.
Mix of both.
Ooh, let's stare him awkwardly.
I'm just kidding. Don't-
Stare deep into his soul. Question 4.
Fucking A. She's from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
Yes,
No
suck
shit.
it.
Fucking Georgia. God damn it. All
That's
right.
actually
Georgia.
pretty insane.
R.I.P. Pour one out for the
There's
homies.
a
Sorry.
lot of cool people that have come out of like.
Honest to
I've
God.
always thought of Wisconsin and be like, oh no, nothing.
Some
cool
stupid ass,
happens in
some
Wisconsin.
stupid ass old person came from
I
Wisconsin.
mean, there are
In-
a handful of pretty cool people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty cool.
You're pretty cool,
You're pretty Taylor.
It's questionable.
Taylor. Willem
Let's see.
Dafoe. He's
Yeah,
from
yep.
Wisconsin.
Yes, he
He's
is.
Wisconsin.
Hashtag people forget.
Yeah,
Oh, hashtag people.
dude,
people
Willem
forget.
Dafoe is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is kind of
Yeah.
sweet.
Yep.
All right,
You
sorry.
can't- all right, we're getting sidetracked. This is you fit in too well with us that you just follow our tangents and down our rabbit
Sorry.
holes. This is perfect. All right. All right. This building.
Oh god,
Gene Wilder, also
so
from
much
Wisconsin.
architecture. I'm not good with architecture.
That's fine.
Oprah Winfrey.
This-
Actually,
Oprah
I haven't been good
Winfrey-
with the artists either. Sorry.
Oprah Winfrey had a cabin up by my aunt and uncle's place,
Oh, shit.
overlooking a bluff.
Hashtag people
Door
don't know.
County.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, it was wild. It was a huge place.
Her-
you
it
could
was
barely
her-
see it through the trees.
Her
Oprah?
mom,
Oprah.
her mom,
Owned
in
a place in Wisconsin?
Door County, Wisconsin.
her mom lived in Milwaukee.
It
Though,
w-
correct? Is this correct?
Oprah?
Yeah. I think her
You're
mother,
looking at me like I know facts
well,
about
you
Oprah.
obviously know facts about Oprah because she,
No,
her aunt
I
or
know my
whatever owned-
aunt lived like a block from her, up in Door County.
That's facts.
That's facts. That doesn't mean I know about Oprah. I never met her.
Well,
I didn't
Oprah
sit.
lived in Door County.
She had a house, and I don't think she lived there. And by a house, I
Dude,
mean like
still having a house in.
it
Door
was
County.
probably the size of the high school.
Yeah.
It was
Shit.
huge, over like a bluff overlooking Lake Michigan. Like you walk off that cliff, it's 150 feet down.
Yeah, I guess I can believe it, but that's still pretty
I'll
insane.
put it this way. What will make that believable? My parents have a cabin up in Door County.
Unbelievable.
Their neighbors. So my grandpa built it back in the day, right? So like it's in the family. That's probably the only way we can afford to be there. The neighbors sold their place next to my parents, which is a little cabin, 3-season cabin on an inland lake in Door County. So not on Lake Michigan, inland lake.
Mm-hmm.
For $1.4 million. So, if you have a mansion, and I mean a fucking mansion, on a bluff of Lake Michigan in Door County, when you comparatively figure out how much that would be, it makes it, okay, Oprah might be the only person that could be able to afford that shit.
do you think Oprah is single? Just asking for a friend.
What the fuck?
Just asking for a friend.
Just curious.
Are you going to slide into her DMs? Well, we should do that.
Get her on the podcast.
I'm not joking.
I mean, listen.
Oprah, have you ever been on the other
I
end
think
of
my
an
wife would
interview?
understand if Oprah Winfrey was single and I tried to make a move on Oprah. There's a long game here, okay?
This is wild.
that conversation of like, but babe, it's Oprah.
It's Oprah.
It's Oprah.
It's Oprah
We
Winfrey.
all make money in this. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everyone wins.
Correct. Correct.
That came out of left field.
This was the banter that Mike was telling you about earlier.
this witty banter.
We
that
kind
we
of just
have.
go off the tracks and we're just done.
I didn't
Oh,
realize
man.
you lived next to Oprah.
Yeah, I didn't. It was my aunt,
Well,
Okay, well that's
and
still
she
relations.
was like a block away. Like, it's not like I grew up summers in Oprah's backyard.
You practically
sounds
did.
like you did. Yeah.
You practically did.
I grew
Clearly.
up vacationing in Door County
Yeah,
with Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah. Yep.
Were you ever
Yep.
at your aunt's house up in Door County?
Yeah.
So then you practically live with
Yeah.
Oprah.
Pretty much. We can deduct.
Be like, Jane, are you...
Carry the one.
Right, correct. Be like, are you sure you're my mom?
Because I resemble Oprah.
And I'm pretty
look at my
sure
skin.
she's
Right.
been single for most of her life.
I'm
You're
pretty
right.
sure. This all makes sense.
Yes.
Not positive.
Yep. We can fact check that because it came up that we need to get.
Ancestry DNA.
Well, what you did some of that shit.
I
You
did.
are
I
what
did.
percent? What are you from where?
1% Senegalian.
Yes.
And
So he has tapped into those roots
I have
very hard
really-
lately.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I realized that majority of my family, when they came over on the boat, decided that they wanted
From
to
Senegal?
camp up. No,
No.
camp up in Kentucky and West Virginia. So I got a lot of good things going for me here.
No comment.
Correct. Very awkward silence now. Can't you tell it's fun?
That's another pisser pop.
Oh,
by the way,
shit.
and it kicked on.
All right,
This is why can be. We did Jello shots once for a drink of the show.
practically pissed my pants.
Yep, it was bad.
Actually, really funny. What flavor were the Jello shots?
They were They were red.
Cherry or strawberry.
Something. They were red of sorts.
They were the red flavor.
I don't remember that
Look
episode.
at blood
so
color.
Sorry, what's the red flavor?
We made them for the first episode we ever recorded. We called it the Immaculate Conception.
Okay.
We were explaining like the drink of the show, and we're like, oh, it could be this, it could be like, because honestly, like, and from our talks with you, preparing for this, we nothing could
Our
prepare.
extensive talks.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, like it was like, dude, because a little part of me wants to respect anyone who chooses or needs to not drink alcohol, right? So I want to keep that in the forefront, right? Like I don't want to force, like I don't want to make it awkward and be like, well, we don't have a drink of the show because whatever, like. Also, we have 7 kids between the two of us, so if I don't have time to go get shit.
Can we just talk about how the fact I thought Cole has been sitting crisscross applesauce this entire time?
Hell yeah.
And he is,
No, it's one leg under.
He's not.
I think for a while I was.
Were you? Oh, shit. All right.
My hips would blow out
My hips-
if I did that.
my hips are
I don't
burning.
think I could get that right now.
I don't know.
No, but so I don't even know where I was. Fuck it. And question 4.
Talking about
What was I talking about?
bringing people on, maybe alcohol isn't their
Oh
drink
no,
of choice.
so yeah, we kind of said like we might not have time. I might not have beer in my bar up there. I might not. I mean, come to think of it, I always have alcohol.
I need another beer.
You need another one?
Yeah.
Pisser pot. We also we didn't exclude, a Capri Sun or a Gatorade. We had hot water one time. We haven't released that episode,
Chinese
so
baddie
look out
episode.
for us being our Chinese baddies.
Yep.
Being our best self. Are you still drinking hot water often?
I am.
Okay,
Yep. About
Interesting.
3 days a week.
there you go. This is
Sorry, can you enlighten me on the hot water?
Yes. So TikTok, we all got stuck up on the Chinese baddie trend.
and by we, he means him.
Correct. Somehow my algorithm picked that up, and
Well,
so
you can see the resemblance.
yes, correct. Yes, correct. And so in Chinese medicine, they drink hot water because it's supposed to be good for your digestive system. Well,
He
like,
needs
well,
a
fuck
lot.
yeah, I'm gonna
He
go on
needs a
that.
lot of help there.
because I got nothing but problems, and ever since then I've been kind of keeping it going. So it's been good. It's good for health.
So
So we just heat water and drink hot water instead of cold water.
Correct.
You have a lot of questions. I can
Yeah,
tell.
yeah, I got-
They can't. You're
I got a
trying to
few.
figure out which
got a few.
ones. Hit him.
I'm trying
Hit
to
him.
mentally outline
Yes.
this. Do you microwave the water?
No. So you have to boil the water.
You boil it.
Correct.
He got
Is there-
He got his own fucking electric kettle for
I
that
did.
shit.
I actually
Did you?
did. Yes.
Is there
He is into it.
a medicinal difference between microwaving and just drinking?
So technically, to my understanding, the microwaving is not it does not boil the contaminants out like it's supposed to,
Okay.
compared to like an electric kettle.
Sure.
So the microwave actually boils.
I would like to have a discussion about this.
Yeah, I mean,
because I saw on YouTube once.
yeah. I mean, you can microwave it, but it's not a requirement.
The explanation, it was Neil deGrasse Tyson
Yes.
deGrasse or whatever,
Yeah.
physicist, explaining how microwave works. And it sends microwaves through objects. And it creates the water molecules to just vibrate back and forth until they create enough friction to heat up. So you're not like the joke of like, oh, I'm going to nuke it. I'm going to do like you're not changing anything. You're not adding or anything. You're literally heating up the water on the molecular form.
The fact that you can say those words right now is really impressive.
It was a struggle if you couldn't tell.
You're like molecular.
No, so like
But how,
water at boiling temperature is water at boiling temperature. It doesn't matter how you get there.
Yeah.
We could record a third podcast episode just on this topic. Should we do it?
But
You want to start drawing a landscape while we do this, and
Yes.
then we'll talk behind you?
no.
You can draw over this background. We will
No.
let you do that.
I am curious though.
About what?
But what, Cole?
Yeah. We're just going to stare at you until you say something.
I'm curious. So like the hot water.
Yes.
So-
like what is it? What's the benefit?
So, okay, so think about it like this. If you have hot water the first thing in the morning, right, essentially what you're doing is that hot water is taking the shit that could not flush out your system. And it literally is supposed to help grab all the junk and flush it out the system because it's hot.
So when I
compared to
can't flush
cold.
my shit, I got to get
Correct.
la poop knife
So,
to
right-
break it up.
Right.
It's not.
So-
it's
so,
not like it.
cold foods. So essentially, in Chinese medicine, cold foods and cold drinks are frowned upon because it's not good for your digestive system because it slows down your digestive tract compared to warm water or warm foods.
So if you're gonna clean something,
Right.
you have a stain on something.
Yeah.
Are you gonna turn on the hot water,
Water
or the cold water?
water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you use hot water. That makes sense.
That was how he explained it to me. I'm like, well, that actually is very
Yes.
reasonable.
All right.
It
I
makes
mean,
a lot of sense.
you're going to clean with warm water to get the germs off, or like if you wash your hands, same concept.
Yeah.
And also in generally, and I don't like to stereotype. Like I consciously try not to stereotype.
Sure.
But if there is a culture that consistently looks better than the culture that I live in at 90 years old, and they have tricks that they've been using for thousands of years,
I mean, we
might be worth looking into.
like I look like a pile of shit
You do.
compared to like
I was going to
a
say that.
90-year-old Chinese grandma.
Cole texted me that actually
Yeah,
when he
he's
showed
like,
up.
Oh my
like,
God, who is
the
this
fuck
pile
is this guy?
of garbage?
Yep.
For the record, I did not text that.
Edit that shit out, Mike.
That alone is like, isn't the average like life expectancy in the U.S. like 70 something, and like China, Japan, it's way higher.
I think
Yeah,
it's like- I think it's
that's
80
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
they're
you
doing
got a
something
point.
right.
I think it's 85 in Japan and China.
Yeah, like
something
it's
like
not
those lines.
not just
That's
by
a
looks, but like
huge,
Yeah.
like percentage wise.
Yep.
It's actually
we
pretty
could
significant.
dive
Right.
in. Do you want to be a weekly guest? We just dive into all sorts of random ass topics like this.
Yeah,
We aren't above or below having people on multiple times.
I mean, it is.
We'll see you next week.
Actually, you do need a host for next week. A
Ooh,
guest host.
if you're free. He's ditching me next
Yeah.
week. So
Where
More
you
than
going?
welcome. Nevada for a conference.
you gotta go to the
No, work conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not a party conference. I don't know if I've heard of one
Yeah.
of those.
I mean, you never know. Oh,
I mean,
It's going to be a
that's
pretty
a
awesome
pisser pot.
conference.
Pisser pot.
I'm
You
sorry.
aren't going to Connex, are you?
No,
Okay.
no.
That's out in that area
Did
too
you-
next week, I think.
Did you get to question 4?
No, I haven't gotten there
Okay.
yet.
I'm
We still
sorry.
got two. No, don't apologize. This is
This is what
this is
normal
exactly
life is like for us.
the off the hinge
Right.
shit that we are dying for.
All right.
All right. So. All right. I got to figure out how to. All right. So, which famous building?
God, we're back into architecture.
Yeah, this is where we were, and then we got sidetracked on 6 different things. Count them. Which famous building is famous for its wings? The Quadrice Pavilion that opened and closed, designed by
Art Museum.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is.
That was at the gimme.
As soon as
Yeah.
you said
Yeah, it
the
was
wings.
Well, the Frank Lloyd Wright was, but that's almost more of a
Oh,
gimme.
that
this is
too,
the gimme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a gimme. The art museum, I haven't been there many times. I have an odd story about that.
Part 2 of Cole Kluesner's interview. Coming up soon.
So
on Gene Hackman,
me and my
podcast.
wife went to a art in the dark or something like that. They have a series like where they have late hours in the art museum, and you can go through the museum, and they have special exhibits and stuff like that. Growing up, I went to the art museum twice a year. I went to an arts school through middle school. Elementary and middle school, I went to Creative Arts in downtown Milwaukee, and so the art stuff fascinates me because I've been surrounded by it until I went to Franklin. I didn't go to high school here till fresh. Like I didn't go to any schools here till freshman year. So I was all up into arts. So this is why I was
You
so
should
excited.
be sitting in the middle
No,
seat.
I can't. I'm not talented.
That's really cool.
I was all up in it. So
Draw
I
us a
played.
picture right now.
This
Get your fucking crayons out.
this
Draw
is
me
right
a
here.
picture.
is
Let's see your best Japanese makeup.
Yes. Yes.
no. So I played violin, cello, and bass.
It's fucking awesome.
Cole's like, what in the
It
world?
is when you're
I didn't
into
know
that.
you
Yeah,
played-
right.
I
I
love
know.
music. Like
Yeah.
I love music and have a respect for anybody in the artistic field. And we do a lot of talks about youth sports in general, because it's what we enjoy, what we consume a lot.
Yeah.
But I always make sure I tie in the arts, because that's just as much of a commitment, whether it's physical art, painting, drawing, that stuff, music, theater,
Sure.
acting. Like I was in musicals through high school, like all that stuff. Not at Franklin, not at the high school, but like at the church, whatever. So, like, where the fuck was I?
Where you,
I was way off the hinge on that shit.
you've been
What was
around
the-
art.
Yeah, so like
art game.
Yeah, what the fuck? But there was something else I was talking about. That's gone. This beer is sitting in. This is 7.3%.
Yeah.
7.3.
Cole's like, yeah, that'll happen. Yep. So yeah, no. So we used to go. I just got back on track. I used to go to the art museum a
Hashtag
ton.
ADHD.
Yeah, this is most of our podcast. So I used to go to the art museum all the time. So I was very familiar with it until they redid it. Then I was out of the setting where I would go yearly, at least yearly. Right. So me and my wife went back. We got tickets to the art after. Oh, that's a pisser pot.
Pisser poot.
We went back to Art After Dark. Go through, watch look at some of the art and stuff, and go inside the building. Probably for the first time since they redid it with the wings and everything. It's a beautiful building. There was also like belly dancing. It's not a display. No, it was a burlesque show going on. So the theme was France. This is all coming fucking back in circle here. It was France. So like it was a French. So there was a burlesque show going on.
Okay.
At one point, there was this chick, and it's one of those like. As much as I say like I went to art schools and like was very immersed in this shit, I don't think me and my wife were ready for what a burlesque show was.
So your relationship leveled up then.
Yeah, it leveled up for sure. So it was essentially like a cross between belly dancing and stripping. They were taking off shit left and right, and at one point, this This chick was down to booby tassels, and that's it. Like, she had like a skirt on, booby tassels,
Titer tassels,
barely,
Nice.
barely on there. And the only thing I remember, because me and my wife looked and cringed at each other, like, "Oh shit, I think we need to go." She held up her hands like this and started whipping them around, and I mean her boobs.
Yeah.
Just the tassels, she's just going like this, and we're both like, "What the?"
Make sure you
What the fuck?
We need to clip this part of the episode.
This
please.
is.
But you know what? It's funny. 'Cause
It
Mike
was from that day that I knew I needed to go to France.
Well, it
so
was-
then we created this podcast so we could have a vessel to
it was-
get over to France.
It was funny when Mike was telling me the story. He's like, you know, it was weird. I actually walked by this painting of a blunt that was Dave Chappelle, and it was like, oh my god! And then all of a sudden, he's like, I also started doing this with my titties, and it was
See,
like,
the thing is that I can do that. That's the fun artifact. That wasn't the right word that I wanted to use there. But question 5 for Wisconsin or no. This is what we do. All right.
God damn it, Mike!
This
You can't do that shit to me.
I just did. So suck it.
I have to keep like.
We
I'm
go
I'm
off
trying
the
to
hinge.
Just block out
The
your
boobs
phone.
flopping? Oh.
No.
Sorry. Yep. It was wild. Every once in a while, me or my wife will just start doing that, and then we're done. Whatever we're in the middle of, we're out.
It's hilarious that you can see that and be like, "That's our
Yep,
sign.
I
We,
think-
we should probably get out of
This
here.
is as much culture as we need.
I think we should go." It's pretty
Yep.
pretty fun.
All right.
Sorry.
So, this artist, Dr. Evermore, Tom Every, is known as an artist for his unique, whimsical, and often dark sculptural works created from recycled materials, notably creating the Forevertron in Baraboo. Erno. Is he from Wisconsin or no?
He said Baraboo.
I didn't read. I read the first half of the question,
Yes.
and then
You mentioned,
you still said no.
dude, what?
Just
I mean,
take a wild guess.
I don't know of too many
You'll never guess
international
it.
artists that are featured in Baraboo, Wisconsin. So, I want to say Wisconsin.
You don't say Wisconsin. You
but
got
I'm
that
not
right.
I'm not positive either.
You got that right. This is what this podcast does: is make you question everything you've ever
All
known.
right, and I'm
Yep.
1 for 5. That's,
Hey, you
that's
got
great.
that one. When I give you the answer, you got it nailed down.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions? Did I cover? I gotta look at my notes to see if I covered what I wanted to. I think so. I think we have enough to go to 2 episodes.
So if you are interested in getting something drawn out,
Where-
or
If you want one of your plants drawn or a rock drawn,
yes,
Maybe your
Cole?
backyard.
Yep. Cole is your guy.
ColeKluesner.com.
Cole, where is there any other avenues we can find you?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Facebook, any other social media
I mean,
stuff like
literally
that would
just-
be tied
Is
to
it
you,
just
or
the
just
website?
your website?
Type my name into Google. You'll be able
It comes
to find
up.
me.
It comes up very quickly.
Facebook, Instagram, Google. I mean, I have my own website. If you Google my name, you'll find me.
Great. Do you have any last words you want to say? Like, what the fuck did I just get?
No, I mean, you can.
We're gonna hold you to a stick figure drawing.
I,
To put it
I
in the
will
back of our-
produce the stick figure drawing. But no, this has been really nice.
I appreciate catching back up. Like I said, we're old high school friends. We haven't talked to each other. Like, I reached out to have you draw that one picture for my wife for our wedding.
Like 15 years
Yeah,
ago.
we just
been a
celebrated
while.
15 years this past summer. So we're, like I said, we're coming up on 16 years. That's another one. See?
You know, it was kind of funny. You mentioned brown earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't mean to take this a rogue direction.
No,
but
please do.
I actually just went to the Franklin High School had like an alumni night.
Oh yeah.
And it was Pappenfuss, his last.
Oh, was that
home.
his last? Oh man.
Or it was his last. I
Yeah,
think he had a.
I know
match,
he's
like, a
retiring
week
this year.
later. Yeah, but I wanted to go there for that, and it was just bizarre, like reliving some of that.
It's wild.
Coach Brown was on the mic.
I bet you he
all
was
night,
there. Yeah.
and,
Yep.
Man, he cracked me up. So
He's wild. So Coach Brown was our wrestling coach. He just retired. He just finished his last season as head coach of the football team.
did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
He was head coach for years and years. Just retired. Multiple state champions, has built that program from where it was when we were in high school, which was pretty respectable.
Well, and even the wrestling program he transformed.
Yes.
I mean, he basically brought the entire wrestling. And tells you what kind of coach he was. He brought the wrestling program to the state level too.
Yeah, our
mean,
would
we
it be
got-
my senior year, your junior year was the first year we went to
Yeah,
and team state.
I went again my senior year too.
Yep. So like he's an amazing influence, and I don't think I realized it quite until recently. Like, oh, he was literally the one. Did we release that episode? I forget what even episode we just released about role models. I think that's the one I just released this week. That professional sports role models and all that stuff. But then also, once you get into high school, your role models transform from like pro sports people to like your local, like your coach that you have or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and that one man was like leading me 75% of my high school career. Right? Like, and I think about that and I'm like, holy shit, that's like, he's an amazing dude, should be celebrated in every way he can be. Also,
100%.
Pappenfuss,
Yeah.
you mentioned, was a European Greco champion. I had to wrestle that motherfucker every fucking day.
Yeah.
So, in the world of wrestling, we're going way off the fucking beaten path now. World of wrestling, there's the WWE, which we were talking about earlier, which is fake as shit.
Then there's Mike in a leotard.
Then there's me in a leotard, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. In high school, there's lots of rules and whatnot, what you can do, can't do, where you can put your hands, all that stuff. One of the most purest sports, I think, of just plain athletic ability and determination that there is. There's no other object to control other than the other person. It's mano v mano. That didn't come out right. That wasn't. It sounded like I
get
said
what you're
mayo,
saying, yeah.
like mayonnaise versus. But no, so
Mayo y mayo.
Greg Pappenfuss was one of the assistant coaches, wrestling coaches, and he was a Greco world champion. Greco is a style of wrestling that is all throws. So like, I and many of the other big dudes were too fat to like shoot down and like get down on the mat to go get and grab the other person's leg. So you would kind of lock up because you're fat and lazy, and then try to get in position to throw them like over your shoulder and like body slam them on the mat. That was mainly what I tried to do. This mofo was a fucking European champion. Like, not like I was champion in like 8th grade. He was like a grown ass man champion. And dude would be like, all right, you ready? And then just throw. I'd be in the air like seeing my life flash before my eyes, floating for 5 seconds, and then like slam to the mat as hard as I could.
And then he would give you the people's elbow.
Almost.
Just like
He
Dwayne,
wouldn't need to.
Dwayne
'cause-
The Rock Johnson.
But if you knew the guy too, like he is the kindest,
Yes.
gentlest man. Like he was a teacher.
But he would fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I mean, he would, but
Yeah, he
like,
would.
but then he would console you.
yeah, he'd be like,
He'd
are,
be like,
You like
"Hey,
that?
are you okay?
All right, we're
you're
good.
gonna be all right.
Come here.
and you'll learn from this.
I got a fucking shoulder for you. Come
But
cry on
it
it.
That
was
broken
like-
rib you have is all right.
You
You'll
can-
be
you can
stronger.
breathe. You're
You'll
fine.
be fine.
Don't tell your parents. It's okay.
You'll get over it.
He is.
But no, he was such a he was just a really great coach.
He was.
Same
Absolutely.
thing with Brown. I
Yes.
mean, even Coach K, all of those guys. I look back on some of that and I'm like, man, those were some of the hardest days and some of the best days I've had. And
Yeah,
I didn't
I
even know
agree.
it was happening while it
Yeah,
was happening.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
that next, when you host with me and take over his spot,
Yeah.
we can talk all about. That's actually a very good topic
I mean,
of realizing, like
yeah.
in high school and the sports, as you're, like, because like right now we're very much in the youth sports, right? Like, because our kids were like I said,
Sure.
I have 4 or 5 basketball games tomorrow, right? Like, so we dive into that stuff plenty, but like our own experiences have led us to kind of reflect on some of those experiences with our coaches and stuff we've had at those
Sure.
older levels, the high school levels, whatever, of like, wow, I didn't realize how important that was
Yeah.
in the time, right? Like, or I look back on it like, wow, that was very, like, I didn't realize how much so and so was shaping me as a human being.
Yeah.
So yeah, that can be a whole nother topic another
Interesting
time.
topic.
It's this, and this is mostly how we come across topics. Like, oh shit, we should talk about that.
New topic,
someday.
right?
Right. So
right.
we'll do that. Cole, it has been an absolute.
100%. Yes. Thank you
Like-
for joining us in
Yeah.
studio.
It has been an honor.
It's been a
to
lot of
bring
fun.
you on.
Yeah.
You can come on anytime you want. If you ever got something you want to be like, hey, let's get on and talk about it, let's do it. You're welcome back anytime. Only between these hours on a Friday night, because that's.
That's fair.
I mean, unless you want to subject yourself to the chaos that is 7 children under 11, you are more than welcome.
Come join us. It's a great
You
time.
could come watch our kids while we go out
no, that's
and
too
have.
much. That's too much. If you guys had 6 kids, maybe that's more
He's like,
doable.
"Nah,
but
that's dumb."
7 is.
As we had mentioned before, go visit Cole's website, KoleKluesner.com. Thank you for joining us on the Two Dads, One Mike podcast. My name is Taylor. That's Mike. This is Cole. Peace.
Peace.